Alright, y'all. Have any of y'all ever taken hydroxyzine? My psychiatrist has been trying to get me to take it for years. He's prescribed it multiple times. And then he'll be like, did it work? Because I have terrible anxiety, amongst some other like co-occurring, like mental health stuff. And I'm like, no, it didn't work for me because I didn't take it. But I didn't tell him that at the time. But then I finally just told him, like, I didn't take it. So anyway, I don't know if y'all saw my video from like a few nights ago, like insomnia. I've been having it super, super bad, and I've tried everything, like all the natural stuff. And I also tried melatonin, sublingual, under the tongue. Like nothing has worked. So I was just telling him about that because he always asks, how's your sleep, blah, 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 because he wants to make sure. So I have bipolar disorder. I'm anxious. I'm sorry. I get taking new medication, anxiety. I don't like to take meds. He always asks about your sleep because, he wants to make sure everything's like going okay and you're not about to like go manic or hypomanic or like whatever. So I told him, and he's like, hydroxyzine, it's good for sleep. It's great for anxiety. Your anxiety is always like insane. And he's an anxiety specialist. So he's like, would you just try it? So I told him yes, which means I have to. So anyway, he prescribed me 25 milligrams, and then he wrote on here, take one tablet in my mouth every 4 to 6 hours. But what he told me was experiment, like, so I could take a 25 milligram and see how that does. And if I'm like, it didn't work that great, then the next time I could just take 2 at a time to take like a 50 milligram dose, because he said they have different dosages all in one pill. So when I find what dose works the best for me, he can just prescribe that dose and I can just take one pill. Anyway, but one of my fatal flaws is I read every single side effect, which I also don't really think is a fatal flaw, and he never tells me not to do that. But I've had other doctors, they're like, don't read any of that stuff, just take your meds. But like, I think you should know everything that could possibly happen. But the one that freaks me out the most is it says it can cause QT prolongation, and I think on some previous EKGs I've almost had that, or just like slightly had it, and I'm on some meds that like can increase the risk for that. So anyway, I'm just like super freaked out. But so it's 25 milligrams. I told him I would take it, so I took half. I just took half, and I'm like really anxious right now because I'm afraid I'm just like gonna go to sleep and never wake up. But if it's my time to go, I guess it's my time to go. But have any of y'all ever taken it?